Welcome to GO-Liaisons episode 4, The Another Riders. I'm your host, Ronan Ryder.
I am Mad Dog Nova.
Lava Dude 64.
Fine,
And I'm Dama.
And I am new to this series. I can be called Blue 15 Bomber, basically.
Or as we call him, Oreo Dude.
Yeah. Just for simplicity's sake, we'll just call me Bomber.
Yeah, okay.
Blue Bomber, that's right. Yeah, Blue Bomber.
Yep.
Yeah, just call me Bomber or whatever. Yeah.
So, yeah, to start off real quick, Kamen Rider Zi-O is not a good series, but the concept of the Another Riders is pretty interesting. I do like the idea of the Another Riders, just real quick, is that it's pretty much corrupted, if not outright evil versions of those riders. Not to mention
I was supposed to, and I'm sensing they failed miserably.
Well, in terms of the storytelling, yes.
Okay,
But we won't get into that.
yes, they didn't do so well. In the designs, a lot of them look all right or good or great. They go from meh to great.
Yeah.
I get anything like did they show Black, like Kamen Rider Black or Black or X?
No.
It's only Heisei.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it! That
Yeah.
sucks.
Actually, real
Go ahead.
quick, I actually did find really good fan renditions of the Showa era writers as Another Riders, but we'll get to that another day.
All right.
Honestly,
just
in my
heads
Black
up,
opinion, what they
RX
should do-
does
Sorry,
exist.
Lava, you go ahead.
All right. Anyway, starting
Wait,
with
no, Lava was talking.
Go ahead.
Well, technically, Black does have another rider form in Black, Barlex.
Oh yeah. Well,
Technically, yeah.
Barlex is technically still using the Ziku driver, so
That is true.
In my opinion, honestly, Ichigo's Another Rider form honestly should have been freaking it should have been the original Skullman design that they were going to do.
I mean, technically, didn't
kick
Ichigo
ass.
have like two? One that's just one that's him, and then one that's him fused with the motorbike.
Also,
I
we
mean,
just
yeah,
have to
but that's-
mention that the tier list that we used is missing a few guys, so we.
Oh yeah, that's
will
right. We
not
are
be ranking
missing.
another it's missing
that
another
right?
Ichigo, another 01, and another D End.
yeah.
I think you mean another one.
Oh my. Okay.
Boo.
Oh, no.
Anyway, starting in the D tier, we will start off with another Agito, which is it's literally
Honestly,
just
the
another it's literally just another Agito from Agito.
Yeah.
Honestly,
so basically,
Go ahead.
basically this guy was created 19 years before Zi-O was even conceived.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Literally, all they
this
added,
But also,
literally
go
all
ahead.
they added was the Agito name and 2001 on his chest plate. That's all they
Yeah.
added.
And
Guys,
oh,
is it okay to say this? Like, what happens if? Let's pretend that I don't know any of you guys are talking about. You know? Can you guys give me
we'll
some
pull up
context?
images on the video.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And also, there is one thing that in fact,
Actually,
there's something about the arc that this guy showed up in, and hint spoilers here. I saw.
Oh yeah. By the way, massive spoilers. By the way, Oreo, make sure you put
Bummer.
like the spoilers
Yep.
up before the episode starts.
Wait! I found the tier list. So there's like the two S tiers and the two D tiers. Is that the one? Holy shit! What the fuck are these
Hey.
designs?
Wait, yeah, we'll get to them. But
Oh
also-
my God.
Also, something else I want to point out about another Agito, the Another Rider version of another Agito, is that it's basically the base suit from the original from Agito, just minus the scarf and lighter colors. Even though I'm pretty sure they just used the original suit and just slapdashed the name and the year on the front, and more than likely the lighter color is probably due to weather, wear, and tear. Because
Yeah.
because
Are we talking?
oh,
I'm just asking. Like, are we talking about the? I'm kind of lost. Are we talking about this guy? Like the guy who looks like a CGI monster?
No,
No, we're
not
talking
yet.
about the one to the right of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go from right to
Well,
left.
we're going. Okay, let me explain it to you. We're going from right to left on each row, and we're going from the bottom to the top. So right
Okay,
now
so-
we're on the one with the big giant orange cape, even though
Gotcha.
I don't think that's a cape.
So
But
that's
can I say what I want to say, please?
Yeah,
Go
sure.
ahead.
sure.
All right. So basically, what really caught my attention within the Agito arc of Zi-O, I noticed that the Time Jacker actually used like the actual Agito ride watch and inserted it into the another Agito, and he transformed into Agito. So in a way,
I forgot about that.
so in a way, the normal ride watches can act like another ride watches and transform the user into that rider.
Huh.
Or the victim of it, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say this. Despite even though I haven't seen the show, the guy looks kind of like he looks like he looks like he reminds me of like Shin. You know, like when they're trying to be more edgy and stuff, like Kamen Rider
Yeah,
Shin.
I see what
Yeah,
you mean.
there's actually a reason why another Agito there's got to be a better way to phrase this because people are going to be like, okay, wait, are they talking about another Agito from
Thank you. Yeah, this helps a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
from
Let me
the
clarify.
actual Agito show, or are they talking about the another writer? So
Showing the picture. Oh,
So for
Yeah.
simplicity's sake, when I'm talking about the one from the show, I will refer to him as another Agito. When I am talking about the one from Zi-O, I will refer to him as the another writer.
okay.
Legit, when I first saw that they were just reusing the another Agito suit for the Zi-O series, I said, that's not another Agito. That's Kamen Rider budget cuts.
Then again, well,
So true. Yeah, I mean that is what Toei is. Is like they're always on a budget most of the time.
yeah,
Yeah, but they're not this lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty lazy.
Don't
Like,
get me started on being lazy. I could go on a rant about Toei being lazy, but I'm not going to for right now.
yeah, we'll get.
man,
we'll
I'm
get
just
to
gonna
that
say,
another time.
I'm gonna say this, guys. When you showed me that picture of the high-res guy of Agito, I thought that was from Zi-O. That's literally from Agito. Like, wow,
Yeah.
they literally went
Yep,
fucking
literally
fuck
just
all.
copied the suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally like in the Go Kaiser Go Sager crossover where they brought back 3 main bad guys from 3 previous seasons and just slapped
Okay.
the belt from the original Go Rangers on them.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're right.
Okay. I don't mind that.
Yeah,
Because that's like literally bringing past villains back with more vengeance.
Yeah.
One of them makes sense for them to be for him to return because Go-Sager's in the special, so might as well bring Vrak back or whatever he's called in Go-Sager.
Can I just say that about that special? I'm more surprised that they brought back that KKK guy back from Go Ranger. like, how
you're
the
not
fuck
wrong.
did he get back?
We're getting off track. We're getting off track.
I know,
Yeah,
but like,
we're
how the
going-
fuck
yeah.
did...
We're going
get back on
we're
track.
going off subject, but what I was trying to say is that to explain another Agito in the context of Agito, essentially, because at least out of the 4 writers, not counting G4, who's a movie writer, out of the 4, counting G3X, 3 of them get their powers via mystical means. So another Agito is essentially, what if Agito didn't fully develop? Like, the power is kind of halfway. It went halfway, essentially.
Basically, Agito is like, we made a god. Another Agito is, we screwed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have an analogy for you.
Go ahead.
It's basically if Kamen Rider Shin is one extreme and Kamen Rider Agito is the other extreme, he's stuck in the middle between the two.
Jeez.
That's what I think of another Agito.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
like it still looks like a monster, but it looks more like a rider.
Yeah.
But here, but for the Zi-O version, there's a reason why we're talking about him first, because he is by far the laziest out of the entire Another Rider series. So he gets last place in our show, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Alright.
He's literally just like we said before. He's literally just the same suit, minus a couple of details.
All right.
And the
Now-
only reason, and the
That's
only
the
reason why he
he's
did,
the lowest.
and the
And I
only
was-
reason why another Kuga took
Wait,
took his
don't
spot.
mention. Don't
I just-
don't say.
Well,
Yeah, we'll
we'll
get
get
to
to
him.
it. Yeah. But what are you trying to say, Oreo?
I was about to say I was about to say that other guy, you know, Kuga. I want to say like.
No, we're not done. Are we
done talking about?
We're done with that. So go ahead, Bomber. Say
yeah.
Okay, so we had. Okay, so other Kuga is basically like, man, we need to put a lot of effort to fucking like Kuga because other Agito kind of sucked ass because we ran out of budget. This is where most of their budget went to be honest, and it shows. Well, like holy cow, it is awful. Like
yes, exactly, it's awful because it looks worse than the freaking Mighty Morphin Power Ranger movie, and that's saying something.
Is it? I mean, that's saying because
Jurassic Park 3.
Look, man, I'm gonna say
that's even a better one.
Man, I'm gonna say this. I can at least the Power. I mean, you can defend that because the Power Rangers movie CGI they took place at night. This one is in broad daylight. It looks awful.
Or whatever.
Yeah, and this is like fucking like. When was this? 2000? Like it was in 2010s or whatever. Like
it was like 2018.
2019.
Yeah, I say 10s as in general.
That area, yeah.
Yeah, geez, that is awful. And like, I posted a fan art in the general chat. So like, if anyone knows this artist, please tell us because this artist did a better job.
They don't see the chat.
I'll show it.
I actually found two other renditions of another Kuga that are done way better. In fact, I'll show
we don't want to put up like fan art.
Is this?
We will give credit. But here's
I
the
know
first
who this
one.
artist is. I just don't remember his name off the top of my head.
I'm just gonna say this. What was this the final boss?
This was the final boss of the movie because this guy.
Yeah,
oh my god, Kuga got
Let me explain. Since I did see.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so, what the whole point? The whole point was the main bad guy of the movie was this guy who was trying to get rid of all the Kamen Riders. I believe I can't remember. I can't remember the exact story, but all I know is that he was trying to get rid of all the Kamen Riders. And so what he was doing was I don't remember. Crap, it's been a while.
Basically tried to kill the franchise from the outside.
Yeah, essentially. But
he nearly did, to be honest.
And another Kuga's just some Kuga fanboy.
Yeah, and what was bad was the fact that they had both Rising and Amazing Mighty. Is that what it is?
Ultimate.
Ultimate. They had Ultimate and Mighty or whatever the red form is as the another rider forms, and I'm just like and the one thing that makes it even worse is the fact that it's a jumble of CGI. It's a jumbled up CGI mess.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
I understand with the concept art, you couldn't make it into a
suit.
You couldn't make it into a suit because that's literally impossible.
With looking at the concept art for another Kuga, this could have been pulled off in the 90s, either using a doing it via
motion.
I was gonna say via stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Like, there's other filming techniques like stop motion
or suit, a la the Alien Queen.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm gonna say that.
I was thinking something different.
Oh.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay. Wait.
Do you guys remember Biolante?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, is that fucking plant thingy from Godzilla?
Yeah.
Godzilla's technically sister. Yes.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay.
I was about to say like they could have just done like do some visual trickery. Like they could have just like try to go for another route where like Kugo isn't like the one in the concept art, sadly, because like the budget wouldn't be available, and two, their technology or like their time on working on CGI is clearly not there yet. You know?
Yeah, it's still not there yet. It hasn't been there yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's been like 10 years since we like got fucking Gaim, and still we have poor ass CGI. Like, damn.
Okay.
And,
also, one more bit of fan art of another Kuga they could have done as a suit, and this is perfect. This is legitimately perfect because it could have looked. Because if you really look at it, it almost looks like a dead ringer for N Dagobah Zeba.
I have no idea what you're talking
The
about. I
bad,
haven't seen
the
Kuga.
final bad guy for Kuga.
Oh, I know who Dogva is. It's just I just didn't know what the first word was.
Oh,
So, can I say something?
Yeah,
sure,
sure.
About it's like the villain of it's. I'm trying to wrap my head around his plan. So he wants to destroy the Kamen Rider franchise. So he becomes another Kuga to destroy toys,
destroy
Basically,
them.
kill everyone in there.
But he's only destroying Heisei era, not the. If he wants to destroy the whole
Yeah,
Kamen Rider.
I can explain it.
And
Yeah, go
he's
ahead,
like,
go ahead.
and
Hold on. Let Lava can explain it. Go ahead.
Okay, so basically, the guy's going with Kubaga because that's really what their end goal is, to destroy the Heisei era. That's why it's called Heisei Generations. And the thing is that if they stop Kuga from happening, there is no Heisei. Because Kuga's the only because the Kuga's success is what brought Heisei back.
Wait a minute, I just realized something.
What?
Isn't this the movie where all the Kamen Riders are in our world?
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to
Oh.
make. Okay, sorry, I got mixed up with Heisei Finale and Heisei Generations.
Yeah.
Which that would be kind of weird, honestly, or just kind of
Obviously,
Anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's move on to the C tiers, please.
Honestly,
because-
in my honest opinion, real quick,
Go ahead.
Kuga is a CGI mess, and they could have done better. I
And
understand because of budget
the-
cuts.
And the villain behind the monster's plan is kind of confusing
It's
for my
ridiculous.
tiny walnut brain.
I'll be honest. Can I just say this before we move on to C tier? Is like the plot sounds kind of stupid, to be honest.
That's
Yeah,
Like,
it's
that's Kamen Rider Zi-O in a nutshell.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid.
All right, next guy.
Not even Deadpool would look at this fourth wall breaking bullcrap and be like, "Dude, you're going too far."
Yeah.
You're going way too
That's
far.
way too
All
far.
right. Next.
Next one.
Another. I don't know. This is
Kikai.
one of those fantasy. It's one of those
Kikai.
fantasy. Yeah. Another Kikai, which.
Okay, I'll explain. I'll explain
No, explain the joke.
The rider. I'll explain the rider.
Yeah.
Okay, the rider is basically in that year that the world is made up of humans and robots. And also this isn't like Zia or 01.
We wish.
Or I mean,
it's
01 is
Terminator.
better than Zi-O by a mile. But anyway, what had happened was robots were taking over. Not taking over. Sorry. Were starting to replace humans, and if you weren't one of them, they would try to kill you.
Sounds
And
like
so Kikai, the guy, the rider, who is also one of those robots, decides, no, I'm going to defend humans. So
Wait.
he gets his own suit, and he's also like all metal and everything.
Yeah.
The joke here is, his another rider is made of all wood.
Oh, okay.
And
That makes
and apparently because Kikai can mean is like it's like something with the kanji or the katakana, like that. It also can mean wood.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll be honest.
Also-
Like,
Go ahead.
Go
I was
ahead.
about to say,
Okay,
like
so-
the story you said, like you mentioned, it sounds like freaking Zenkaiger or whatever. Like, except the humans get fucked
except
over.
for not the fact that they're trying to replace it. They,
Yeah.
in Zenkaiger, I believe that humans and robots are one of the same.
Yeah.
Oh, so basically the synthesis ending of Mass Effect 3. Yeah.
I have never played Mass Effect, so I would not.
Yeah.
I would not know
Anyway,
if that's
Can I
true or
say
not.
something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, Lava Dude.
So Nova was pretty spot on about most things about that future. So basically, the future riders are from like, again, alternate futures where stuff just gets worse and worse. Kikai's thing is basically Terminator's dark future. Just the machines rose up, and also the
Oh,
thing
yeah,
about
that's
Kikai,
right.
Hero, he has the dumbest origin out of all, the second dumbest origin. So no, like let me explain it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let Lava explain.
okay.
Zio's rider had a toy robot as a kid, and its name was Jiro.
Oh no.
Somehow,
Wait a minute.
through his dreams, that toy became Kikai in a very weird robot future.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
I
by
wanna
the
Wait
die.
way,
a
this
minute.
rider-
You said that thing's name was Jiro?
Yes, it's just a big
Yeah.
Kick Rider reference.
Yeah, it's a Kakaida reference.
Oh.
And it
Also,
looks
yeah,
nothing
I
like
mentioned-
Kakaida.
No!
Yeah. Also, fun fact. Yeah. No, this was all in his dreams.
Yeah,
The
and
the Kikai rider
What?
stuff was in his dreams.
Also, the
Kikaida?
actor for
No,
Kikaida.
it's a reference to
Oh my-
Kikaider. Yeah.
And how
Oh
did
my
I?
gosh.
Okay, real quick. How did I not recognize this till now? This is the reboot Kikaider. This is the guy who
Yeah.
appeared in Gaim and was in his own movie.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Yeah.
Oh
I miss
my
the old
God.
Kikaider when he has his.
Also, okay, another fun fact is the fact that for you to transform into another Kikai is for this little wooden insect to jump onto your face.
Wow.
So
I'll be honest,
So basically, it's a face hugger.
I like the
boy.
fact. I'm gonna say this. I like the fact that he has literally Kikaider written, like scratched onto his chest on his fucking
He
suit.
does.
Yeah,
On a
like,
final note,
yeah, you can barely see in
Oh,
the
yeah.
trailers, but like,
Anyway,
it's hilarious.
Apparently,
I have one final note.
apparently
Oh.
another Kikaider is supposed to be another Kikai is supposed to be a reference to Pinocchio.
Yes, it's literally
Yeah,
reverse
makes sense.
Pinocchio.
Oh, that's. Oh.
Anyway,
Every time he likes.
anyway,
The
we need
worst-
to move on.
For me, this
Yeah.
was the weakest of the three, like, future riders, and for me, this is the worst another rider design. I hate this design. It's ugly. We're moving on.
Yeah.
It's like a
Alright,
shit turd.
moving on to
All right.
what's the next one?
Another Zi-O.
Okay, yeah, another
Zi-O.
Zi-O. Yep.
Okay, we're going to combine this with another Zi-O, another Zi-O 2, and another Grand Zi-O. I think that was the design.
I think it was an Oma Zi-O that got the another form.
Okay, yeah, almost Zi-O. All three, honestly, suck.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't know why they made it white and give him a mouth. Like,
Okay, so
ew.
that I can actually no, that's not right at all. Wait a minute, one second.
Mouth I like, but there's one thing I like this over the original Zi-O suit. That
What?
basically, I hate the kanji faces.
Oh, God, yes.
That's why I would give this thing as a saving grace. But one thing that really bugs me is the clock hands. They're
Oh, yeah.
asymmetrical.
Yeah. Wait, aren't they not symmetrical on Zi-O?
No, it's just
Wait
I
a minute.
really hate asymmetrical. It's a symmetry thing.
Oh, so like 80, like so basically like 80. What's the?
On Z. Oh wait, no. The handles are flipped because on Zi-O's suit the big hand's on the left of his head, whereas on another Zi-O it's on the right side of his head.
That's because he's evil. It represents
Sure.
the mirror side.
Yeah.
We're not there. We're not
that's
there
right.
yet.
That's the
Yeah,
second
Something,
form.
something that really creeps me out about another Zi-O is that, like, underneath, like, the face glass thing, it kind of looks like a human face just without the flesh.
Yeah.
You just,
Oh,
it's just
yeah.
exposing muscle.
Actually,
I mean, I think-
it reminds me of the Ultimates Universe version of Deadpool.
I just want to say this. Like, I like the fact that they went out of their way to, like, make this thing kind of terrifying, you know? But it's like, I don't know why, but, like, the bulky shoulder pads, like, you know, he looks kind of bulky for my liking. Like, I know he's supposed to be the evil version of Zi-O, but I don't know.
Yeah.
This design's, like, not selling it for me.
And honestly, the fact that I feel like instead of just placing the ride watch into his like waist to transform, he would actually have like a full-on black recolor of the GQ driver.
Oh,
Just
Speaking-
really sell it.
Speaking of recolors, I realized something. If you make
Yes.
the pink darker to a red and invert the white to black, you want to know what we get?
yeah.
What?
Shadow the Zi-O.
Oh,
Shut
I hate
up.
you so much. I hate you. He's an
Shadow the
F tier. He's an F tier now.
Yeah.
We're already
Okay.
reviewing GO monsters. Do we have to bring Sonic into this too?
No, we don't.
No,
We're never going to
we
bring
don't.
Sonic into this because
No.
Sonic is not
It-
I was about to
yeah.
say Sonic is not a Japanese TV show.
Oh,
Okay,
He's
but
an
alright, anyway,
American
can we move on?
Yeah, move
This
on.
guy.
Moving
Zi-O
on
is
to another Forza, which is basically
What?
just a top reskin of the number one
Another
on this list, who
five.
we'll get to.
yeah.
I'm gonna say
Okay.
this.
I'll say this. Okay, no, let me say this. I'll go first with another Forza.
Yeah.
It's not the worst one of row C. It's just the bottom the bottom half is not. It makes it worse than the next three because of the fact that they didn't make it completely they didn't completely make it its own thing. They had to make it to where it shares the same pants as another Fives, which I'm not happy with.
Oh my god! I just found a picture of another Forza, and he in this picture makes him look absolutely terrifying.
Share it.
Let's see.
I'll say this about like.
I'll put it in general. I'll
Yeah,
put it in
yeah.
general, but you can edit it in post or edit it in so the viewers could see.
I'll be honest. Oh yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna say this.
Okay,
I'll say
admittedly,
this.
that is creepy.
Yeah, I'll be
The
honest.
fact
Like,
that the visors just go up so quickly and then slide back down is actually really freaking terrifying.
I've seen worse.
I'll
Anyway,
say
Bomber,
this.
you go ahead.
I like that. I like they're trying to make it like this one makes sense to have the face, compared to Zi-O's, because like he in the context of Forza, it is supposed to be more of a cheery guy, and like you're supposed to look up to him. I like the fact that it's a complete utter contrast with this, with like the fucking
No
teeth
way.
and shit.
I just really found out something.
What?
What?
Okay, go to another Forza picture. Now look onto the legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the Fives ones.
No. Look closer around the knees.
You mean the freaking X
Oh
and
yeah,
triangle?
the X and the triangle. Yeah.
Triangle. Yeah, they still have that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
noticed that. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so again, there's also something I realized about the red. So it works because also try to think of like how another rider is similar to the monsters of that series. So basically for Forza, that red's supposed to be like the constellation lines of a zodiac.
Oh.
That's a nice detail, I gotta admit. Yeah,
No.
I like.
Because when you notice how they transform, it's that red.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
eye.
Nice.
okay, so they put some effort into the costume designs here. If only
Yes,
they
Yes,
put
and
some
it works
effort
for
into
Five
actual
because the color
series.
scheme is.
I like.
But I understand Nova, where because the red and orange, it clashes. The top and half are
does a
colors sort of
lot.
fighting. Oh,
I think I know why. Is because like they're trying to emphasize like how evil Forza is. Like the orange is like kind of like it's like slowly going away or whatever. I don't know. Like I don't know what the hell they're trying to say about the orange and red, but like I like that attention to detail about the red.
Anyway, moving on to the next one.
Oh
Yep,
god.
that would be
Another decade.
Cripes, another decade.
Can we
Wait,
skip
wait,
this
The
one?
final boss of the entire show.
Oh.
Can we just
Okay.
skip it?
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. Honestly, I'm a massive hypocrite when it comes to things. I'll say some monsters that are overly designed are good looking. This one, no. Just no.
To quote the Yahtzee from Zero Punctuation, when he was talking about Darksiders, it's like the people designed this thing and no one told them to stop designing it.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'll.
Okay, listen. For me, everything above or below the neck looks okay, but we look to the head. No, those horns
Why?
look dumb.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this. Why does he have a Decade 2019 on his chest?
Okay, I'll explain. Okay, I can explain that.
Go ahead.
Okay, so after like a certain point, they don't go to the year the rider actually took place. They
Yeah,
just
Why?
they start doing it in the modern year. That is
so
Yeah, basically.
So
well,
basically, another Blade and onward. So after another Blade showed up, all the another riders showed up after, like far after their original series.
Yeah, basically, or to put it plainly, and insert MST3K clip here.
They just didn't care.
That makes sense because like
Or-
I love,
Couldn't even follow their own formula.
No.
Technically, I think I get what they were trying to do.
What?
what do you think they're trying to do?
Basically, Blade going forward are the ones they could technically grab in the present. Everyone else they had to go to the past to grab.
Yeah, true.
Mm,
Because really, when you ever think about it, don't you think time travel can be kind of exhausting? Why go up into the past to like steal a guy's powers when he's literally right over there across the street, guys? I'm just saying. We could
Okay.
steal him in his prime, or we could just do it right now.
And
I also
plus-
like to point out that don't mention the show's time travel properties with Ronan here because he despises a certain Kamen Rider show's time travel.
Yep.
and-
Oh, we're
and
gonna get to him.
Oh, speaking of
And
which, yeah, he's already next. But
Yeah.
any
Wait,
last-
Anyway, back to
I'd like to say something
Yep.
actually.
Hey, go
about-
ahead.
go ahead.
So yeah, not only change like stopping the main time travel aspect makes sense from a story perspective, it would also kind of make sense from a budget perspective because if you time travel, you to other like scenes from previous Rider shows, you would have to refilm set, we have to refilm scenes and rebuild certain sets
Yep.
and to like
Yep.
shoot those new scenes. So it makes sense, honestly.
They
Yeah.
totally-
It's just honestly, I wish that they had done that from the start, so it wouldn't have been like, oh, then why did you do this in the first place if you're just going to go change back or whatever?
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
think they should have done is like a shitty green screen where like they shittily try to replicate it. You know?
Oh,
Time is warped
but
and
also,
space
let
is
me say
bendable.
my,
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me say my opinion on Decade, another Decade. Honestly, it's over designed. It's not very good in certain places. It's like, and also the fact is that the reason why it's like the reason why he's the final boss is because he's one of the time jackers, and I'm just like, oh, the one guys who literally have not been that much of a threat this whole time because all the threats have been the monsters they create. Why would it be like the big time jacker? Like I don't give a crap.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Speaking of-
I didn't like this fight. I mean, I did like the whole like him summoning the final bosses of every other series, and then freaking Zi-O just ever living destroying the crap out of them.
I mean, yeah,
But
he took them down. He took them all down with a single blow to each.
Sounds
Yeah,
very
exactly.
Resident Evil.
yeah. I'll be honest.
Anyway.
I'm more surprised. Can I say this? I'm more surprised by the fact that they managed to keep those other costumes. Now, like the final boss's costumes. I'm more surprised
yeah,
they kept that
yeah,
around.
yeah. Especially considering that some of the final bosses, like, you'd think that their costumes would pretty much be, well, mulch by now, especially Endago Azeva.
I guess they put them in the salt mines.
I don't know. Anyway,
More Resident Evil.
Anyway, moving on to
another demo.
Ronan's
man.
favorite Kamen Rider.
Ah, shit.
Can I just say this?
Go ahead.
Okay, Ronan, I don't like as much as you hate Deno, which I assume you do.
Yeah, he does. Well,
Yeah,
actually, no. Okay, he hates the aspect of the time travel.
Yeah,
Okay, good enough.
I don't like the time travel, and oh my lord.
I'm just gonna say this. Can we just say? Can we
Yeah, go
agree
ahead.
that his costume, like his costume from the main show and the specials costume, like with another Deno, is pretty lit. Like I actually like it. Like no, I'm not gonna lie. Like despite like it's like this isn't like Decade where like it's fucking over designed and shit. But like
Yeah, for context, I just put into the general chat a picture of the faceplate sliding up.
that is awful. That looks awful. Like they literally just like
none of the other another writers can do that.
just only
Alright.
him. He's like the most famous one, I guess, and he'd only do it. Anyway, I like that. I was like in C tier, he's kind of good. He's good. Anyway, go on.
Oh, so
And,
okay. Oh, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
All right. So before I actually give my thoughts on another Deno, which I do have a lot, honestly, some that I like and some that I don't like. The reason why I'm not the biggest fan of Deno, not because of the time travel aspect or the characters getting annoying, because it just won't go away. Like Deno
Yeah.
just won't leave.
It basically became the Bayformers of Kamen Rider. It just didn't
Yeah.
know when to stop and die.
All
Well,
right.
to be
So
hon-
basically,
Okay, go ahead.
the two biggest things that I don't like about another Deno, is, well, first off, the visors being these long horns. I don't get why they made them so freakishly large.
I actually
Okay.
get why.
Why?
Why?
Well, it's in sword form, which is Momotaro's, who looks like a demon.
Oh, okay, that
Oh,
actually
that
makes
makes
sense
sense.
now.
I mean, also, I'm gonna say this. You gotta admit, in the Deno's Henshin is pretty lit too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insert clip
Okay.
Deno's Henshin.
Wait a minute. Did I just realize this now about his? Oh, never mind. Whoops.
Yeah, that was actually my next point. His belt looks nothing like the Deno
Yeah, you mentioned what
No,
fuck's
the
up
belt
with
looks like an
that?
actual Oni.
Yeah.
Is it?
Actually,
Oh, yeah, it does.
It actually looks like Mulan. The hilt of Mulan's sword.
Can I also say something about the helmet?
Hey, go ahead.
Okay. It looks ridiculous to me because it looks like the horns are coming out of the eye sockets.
I think that's the point. I think.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
But something I do like about this
So
suit
they're basically just tentacle eyeballs?
Yes.
Ugh.
He's like Gary from SpongeBob. Meow.
Oh god.
God, I hate you.
So one of the things I do like about the suit is how in the original Deno there's like these train tracks and like on like his chest piece. At a certain point they just break. I actually kind of like that I kind of just that the bars and the beams just kind of snapped. That
Also, this is for anybody at Xaid, any Xaid people.
Mhm.
Don't those holes kind of remind you of Gamma Deus or whatever?
Game Deus.
Yeah.
Like he had like wings or like no. What it is his shield. It kind of reminds me of a shield.
Oh my god. So I'm just browsing through
Anyway.
Google images of Kamen Rider Another Deno, and I found this. Like an alternate form of him.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Ugly. Okay, that's ugly.
Super climax form.
Wait, no, I think this works better than the main form.
Those
Really?
wings look sick, honestly.
Okay, no, also...
I do like the clockwork wings. That's actually kind of cool.
No,
I'm gonna
focus
say
on the
this.
head. Look at the head. Look at the head.
That's worse. Yeah, that's that.
No,
the head's
no.
worse.
No, wait,
No,
the head looks better now.
Let's stop. Lava, go ahead.
Okay. The head looks better, not because that little angel piece on the beginning, but also, look at the sides. Tell me, guys, does that remind you of?
Odd.
Another Kiva.
New Deno.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna be
Speaking of-
honest.
speaking of
Can I-
Switch.
Can I be honest with you guys about the wings? They look. I'm not sure it's just the picture that you guys are showing, but it looks like.
It's probably just a picture.
Yeah. Like the wings look kind of like they're matted on. You know. I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway,
Wait a minute.
we need to move on.
Yes,
next
we do.
guy.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we're kind of.
Fine.
We are taking a lot longer than we should be.
Yeah, we're almost 40 minutes in. Yes, next is another Fies. Oh,
Another Fies.
decent.
Honest-
This I disagreed on the place for.
I don't like it.
I
Okay,
do
okay.
like it.
The way I see it, it's like a high C, low B kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could see the Forza pants. You know,
Yep.
there's
Yeah.
the Forza pants. Oh god.
Also,
Yeah, it's not the.
since this is my birth rider, I'm a little biased. So
I like the fact that he looks like a fucking Shoker enemy or whatever. You know those guys, the grunts. He looks like a super Shoker.
Oh my gosh!
What?
But
Look at his arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, we-
Look at the wrist parts.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
the freaking squares and square and circle from Forza. Yeah.
Yes.
Christ, that's bad.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Oh.
No, it's
Wow.
not bad. It's just
It
Foreshadowing.
works.
It's
It works.
it's foreshadowing of some kind.
It's
No, it's the
foreshadowing
Forza-
of those two
Forza came
monsters
first.
being the same person.
Oh,
What came first, Forza or Fies?
Both of them are Forza and Fies.
No, I
They're
mean,
both
which
big.
form came first? Because the only reason they
Forza.
transformed is because one form was dying.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, what had happened was it's story-wise, he got the Fies form first, but we saw the Forza form first, on technicality.
Yeah, because he got the second one because it's like I'm dying now, so I need a new form. Give me more stuff.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this kind of works to me because if I could remember something, imagine if you literally crushed 4 Fies in your hand, and you basically had this sort of like I guess a raisin form, sort of like bare bones.
Oh, so basically, if you dried them out in the sun.
Well, I would think the better word is you drained the life force.
Okay, I can see that.
Oh, that
I can
actually.
see that.
Oh, sorry for the yelling, but that
It's fine,
actually
it's fine.
makes sense because the main enemy in Fies are Orphanox,
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
also-
okay, I see it. I see it.
I thought
And
you
what
said
does
this-
Pfizer do?
Oh,
Good observation, Lava.
I
I'm gonna
also
say
just
Go ahead.
I want to say this really quick. I just realized, okay, why are there like why is it certain parts of him look like bone? I just realized that Orphanox are kind of like calcium, like their outer forms are kind of are like a calcium based kind of thing.
You're lactose
Yes.
intolerant.
No,
And the
like
fact-
calcium, like bone, like they're actual made out of like hard
Oh,
bone.
gotcha, yeah.
And what does the one of the drivers of Fies do to people who, after extended use?
Turn
them into dust.
Yeah.
It's killing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Well,
all right.
all of
now
This is a
you're-
corpse.
technically-
This
okay.
is a walking corpse.
Can I just say this?
And real
Speak.
quick, spoiler alert. Yeah, most if not all the smart brain equipment, except for maybe Delta, is killing its users.
Damn.
Can I just say this?
Go ahead.
I want to say, like, I'm not a fan of the belt. I guess
Yeah.
that's
On
a
the
thing.
monster, on the monster or Fies?
The monster, like, it's just
Okay,
like,
then yes, I agree.
yeah. I wish the belts were more like Forza, where like it was like very evil versions of the belts, but like
Yeah.
Fives is just like like
Actually,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
yeah, and Fies actually reminds me of Kabuto's without the putting in the Zector.
Oh my god, you are so not wrong.
Did I watch Fives?
Huh?
Should I watch Fives? Not you guys talking about, like, I really like the base suit from the show. Like, now looking at it,
Oh, should you watch it?
yeah, should I watch it?
Go ahead
Just
if
as
you
a-
want.
Is it good or bad?
It's
I don't
kind of
know.
it's mixed.
Okay, good enough for me. All right, next one.
Okay.
Next
Anyway,
one.
moving on.
Next one.
Lord.
Come on, to B tier. What the fuck is the B? What is that guy?
Okay,
What is
it's,
that?
Kamen
it's
Rider-
another one of those custom made, or not custom made,
Future.
riders that they made just for the series.
Yep.
Yeah. And this
quiz.
one is
The future.
Yeah, another
What?
quiz.
and
I
by
have a-
God.
I have a great fun fact, and
Go
Lava
ahead.
knows this. The rider this is based off is played by a certain Red Buster.
Oh my god.
Oh my
that's
god,
right.
that guy? Shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Actually, is Red Buster, aka Go Buster Red.
Wow. Sir Red Buster.
Yep.
I gotta
So-
admit, he
yeah,
looks
Red-
like
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. I was just like, he looks like my like looking at the original costume of Quiz, and like for some reason he reminds me of, like, this is my OC evil version of fucking Double or whatever, you know?
Yeah,
With
I
the
can
same-
see that.
Yeah, and
or a very failed looking version of the Riddler.
Or Kick Hider. He looks like a fucking shitty version of Kick
Oh, I
Hider.
see that.
Yeah, that too.
All right.
Also,
So-
okay, I will say this about the another costume, but who was about to speak?
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
So, I feel like the helmet here, or the headpiece, is really both cool and creepy at the same time. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, it would be even better if he took away that stupid sperm cell that they put on his head.
Which is supposed to be a question mark, but it really isn't.
It's,
No,
it's,
it's
Honestly, the-
man.
Pads are brains.
Yeah,
I
the
was
brain.
gonna say. Go ahead.
Yeah, the brain piece, like the fact that the head looks like a huge brain, just kind of with like spikes coming out of it, is creepy enough.
Or
But then you look at this. But then you look at his eye sockets, and you literally only see just two little dots.
yeah,
in each
that
socket.
is legit
just say this?
creepy.
Has anyone-
Go ahead.
I see this. Has anyone seen or heard of Hellraiser? Because he looks like
Yes.
Pinhead. He looks like fucking
Xenophite.
Pinhead. Yeah.
I can see it.
A Xenophite, yes.
Colin Pinhead.
Okay.
Cool.
Applaud for that reference. But I guess
Yep.
also looking at his costume closer, if you look at the belt area, it looks like two brains, and if you look at the shoulders, it's brains with electrodes stuck into them.
Yep.
So kind of like
Yeah.
Peter Capaldi's Thinker in the upcoming Suicide Squad, as of this recording.
Spoilers. I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, pretty much for this guy, it was like, okay, how do we make a Quiz 3 themed monster Kamen Rider thing? Just add brains.
Yeah.
Just make him have
Yeah, you're not
brains.
wrong.
I don't like
Instead
the
of
fact
you-
that
But instead of using logic and intelligence to kill his victims, he steals their intelligence.
Can I just say this?
Go
Like,
ahead.
I don't like the fact that, like, even in his original costume, they put his circle and X on his tits. I was wondering, like, can they just put him on his shoulder pads? You know, that'd make more sense.
That honestly probably would make more sense.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
anyway.
I don't like that. You know, like, put shit on their tits. You know, that's just like.
Yeah,
ew.
anyway,
And the
okay.
way-
Also, I will say I like it more because the color combination of red and blue, which also reminds me of my second favorite anti-hero Kamen Rider, which Ronin knows.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
How to adult.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just another
um,
Kakaider like reference.
Another reason why you probably came up with the X-Aid reference for Kamen Rider Quiz is probably because he blatantly reuses pieces of the X-Aid pieces.
Oh yeah.
From those-
Then again, that is a very common toy thing where they recycle old suits into new ones.
Wait, what are you
Yeah.
talking about? Recycling parts? What?
Well, we'll probably make that another episode, but for now, can we
Okay.
move
Anyway.
on?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Move on.
All right. Here's on to the suit I thought I was going to like, and then I see it, and I'm like, okay. Like, I get what they were going for, but at the same time, it just looks bad. Another
I
guy.
go first.
I'll start.
Shit.
go
No,
ahead.
another guy. Oh, that's.
All right.
Oh god, I finally saw another guy. I'm like, ooh, that's
All
not
right.
good.
Who wants to start?
I
I
do.
start-
Yes,
All right,
me.
Lava. Or is
Lava
it
goes.
Lava
Kind of.
first.
Oh. Lava, go ahead.
Okay, so let's break this down. So we have an orange samurai. How do we make that evil? Alright? Give him a Zanbato and make him yellowish like a rotten orange.
Which is what they did for the stage show, kind of.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to point out that I kind of
I'll
like
say
that
my
idea
piece.
of it being rotten to make it look more evil. I kind of
Yep.
like that idea.
I want to say this.
Anyway, continue, Lava.
Wait.
So yeah, even like his sword is not different. Like originally, Gaim was very much a samurai with the long sword and the short sword, but here we just have more of a Ronin.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's
I get
Ronin.
Yeah. Hey, can I just say this? I do like the fact that one of the screenshots I found, like I'm assuming this happened in the film, where like
Nope,
his,
that was the show.
Yep.
yeah, in the show, where like his visor glows. I do like that. I really wish more writers do more of that visor glowing shit. You know?
He also doesn't have eyes.
No, I mean visor. I said visor.
Yeah, I know that, but another guy straight up has no eyes. It's just
Yeah.
No,
white.
he has one eye. Again,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
because it's
okay.
Nate Masamune.
It's just not
Oh.
nothing.
That's right.
All right, so can I should I throw my piece into the another
sure.
guy?
Go ahead,
Go
Lava.
ahead.
All right, honestly, I really do like the another guy design. I kind of actually do like the rotting and kind of moldy aspect of this design. The belt, it still looks kind of dumb, but it still represents the original Zengoku driver in
Mhm.
some way. And another detail that I noticed while watching the show, he can like summon the zippers that lead into the Helheim forest, but the zippers look all rusty and dirty. So
Okay,
So,
yeah, like that is a
so
neat.
that
Yeah, go
it's
ahead.
like it's a neat touch,
Yeah,
honestly.
like there touches like those make you appreciate it. It's just that if the design was a little more solid, this would be pretty good.
If the design was a little more solid and if the show was a bit more good,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
any
I
anything
feel
else?
like it's a,
Robert?
it's a
I
tighter episode.
I
that's
haven't
what I like.
I haven't got my piece in.
Oh wait.
Oh.
Go ahead, Nova.
All right, so honestly, same thing with Doma. I like the idea of the evil form of Gaim being rotten and like it's starting to look like it's like bad for you and all that. I kind of like that idea. I honestly, I just wish that he kind of had like he did in the show with two swords instead of just one.
Yeah.
Other than that, I like it.
Yeah, but
Alright.
if you with a normal orange, you try to eat it, it'll cure you of scurvy. But if you eat this guy,
You
or
get
if you eat this
scurvy.
orange,
You just
you get
die.
scurvy times 10.
There you go.
No, you just die.
You die on
Yeah.
the spot. It was poisoned.
You get Harakiri.
Next up. Oh, sorry. Wait. Are we doing the next guy?
Yep. Anyone have
All right.
anything else? All right. I'll announce the next guy. Next up, another O's and.
I want to go
I
first.
don't
I want to
like
go
it.
first. I want to go first. I want to go
Okay,
first.
you know what? Yeah, Nova, because I knew you were gonna bring up who the user of the ride watch is, because I wanted to bring up who it was.
I mean, we're all
I'm the
thinking
XA
it.
here. I'm the XA guy
Go
here.
ahead.
Shin Kamina! It's Dan Kuroto.
Yeah.
I
need
loved
context.
it. This
I
was
need
the
context.
only episode. This was the only episode I liked because it had Dan, and honestly, the only good character in the show was Dan.
I'll just say this.
Bit of a god
the only
complex,
good
but
character
with
in
king
Zi-O was
complex.
Dan. I mean,
Can I just say something?
Yeah, sure,
go
Dom.
ahead.
All right, so basically, it's not about the actual suit. It's just that we were all thinking about Dan. I was
Oh, hey.
when I realized that we were all thinking about Dan. I just, for some reason, my brain just went to the grandma from like the Croods too, just saying we're all thinking it.
Yeah.
You're not
like
wrong,
we're all
you're not wrong.
thinking the.
Yeah.
Fine.
Also, real quick, this production photo. He's a pimp called. He's
You're
a
not
pimp
wrong.
called
You're not
Genma.
wrong.
Can I just say this, guys,
Go ahead.
about the suit? I think I like the green. I think like the green and the red is a bit too much for my liking. I like the yellow because it uses the black like the original O's. But the red and the green is like, ooh, that's like Christmas lights right there. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Kind of
the
thing.
picture
It's been
you- yeah, the
no,
picture you
okay.
posted does not. That's not the suit. Or at least that's not. Yeah. No.
so the one I
That's a
posted.
combination of two riders.
Yep. That's
the
a
fuck?
that's a
Then what
comp.
So the one I
That's,
posted
cover,
below.
that's another Ghost and another O's combined. What the hell?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How do I find that? I just looked up another O's and I just get that.
Okay,
like,
chill,
what the fuck?
chill. The first picture that you posted, that's the one we're looking at.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the green and red, it looks a bit too much for my liking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And legit, when I first saw like this costume, I thought it was like another version, like an evil version of Super Tatoba because
Yep.
of the legs being all green.
Actually,
Yeah.
Actually, if
Uh,
you
That's,
didn't know,
that's okay. Go ahead.
if you didn't know this was supposed to be another rider, you could swear that another O's is supposed to be essentially if O's was a greed.
Or I was about to say, or it could be if he became that, if he took over the power of all the metals
Yeah, exactly.
into his one body, which you're not supposed to.
Yeah,
but
no.
anyway, I just
Also-
like to. Okay, so I never got to say what my honest opinion about the suit yet because
Go ahead.
I only got to mention who it was. Yeah, and my honest opinion, I like it because it's different. From here onwards, it's starting to be like better designed suits. But this one is like honestly, I like it because of the fact his helmet is literally just the wings, and like you can actually see the head of the bird on the top of the helmet. I do like the claws being a little bit more curved than what they were in the show, and I do. It's like not overly designed like Decade. It's like it's not really subtle, but it's better. It's more subtle than Decade is.
That makes sense.
So my thoughts on the another O suit, besides from it looking a bit like Super Tatoba from first glance, it's a really good design suit for me. Like I really like the aspect of how they actually took like our normal O's and like monsterized it. And another detail that I like there's two details, and it's like the center circle piece on the main chest.
Yeah.
Because everywhere else on the suit, you can't find like O's or something. All you see is the 2010 logo on the back. But I realized those three little circles are supposed to represent like the O's name.
Yeah.
And another thing that I like about this is to really show that this guy is evil, the bird or hawk on the chest kind of looks like the bird used in the Shocker logo.
I was about
Oh
to
my
say
god,
that.
it kind of does.
Yeah, I was about to say
Nice.
that. Actually.
All right. Are we done
Okay,
talking about
also,
this guy?
real
Yeah.
quick, the suit kind of reminds me of the O's sick figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I see.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
if we're done talking about this guy,
I
Yeah,
have
let's
one
move
more
on.
thing to say.
But
The only thing that I have to say is that we didn't get another Genmu. Fuck off.
that we should have.
Hmm.
I would have
Alright.
loved to what another XA would have looked like with the purple and black scheme.
All
Oh,
right.
that would be fucking sick.
Anyway,
Next,
moving on to the next
another
one.
double, which honestly I feel like should have been higher on the list because I actually dig how it looks. Because,
Well, I'm kind of the opposite.
like, I mean, I don't know. I really dig how it looks. Although the way the quote driver is supposed to look, I don't get it. Though it does have a friggin' eye from Yu-Gi-Oh on it.
Okay.
Oh my god! I just realized the Cyclone half looks straight up Egyptian, and I think the Joker half is supposed to be like Dark Ages Europe, like, you know, Iron Maiden and whatnot.
So
Okay.
You're right.
So
As
I'm gonna say
the
that-
resident super double fan, can I go next?
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Well, you know, wait.
Okay,
I think someone else was talking real quick.
Yeah, I was trying to go.
Okay,
next.
let
Go ahead.
Doma go, and then you can go real quick. Okay.
Yeah, I have a lot to say about this guy because I really do like the another double suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like how both the Joker half and the Cyclone half try to distinguish each other from each other. Like the Joker half looking a lot more rough and spiky and kind of like metal, while the Cyclone half is far more clothy and kind of ragged. in
Kind
a
of like the
way.
mummy.
Yeah. And the biggest thing that I really like about this suit overall is the helmet. It's both really awesome and really freaking demented because it's literally like a split version, or I don't know. It's like I'm trying to put the pieces together here.
May I try to help you
No,
out with
I
that?
got this.
Alright, go ahead.
I got this. It's like someone stitched together a half of a Kamen Rider Joker and a Kamen Rider Cyclone together. It's like some kind of Frankenstein kind of bullcrap here, which is really awesome and really demented in my opinion.
Yeah, you can even see
And-
stitches across the middle.
Yeah, and another reason why I really like not another Deno. Sorry, I mean these guys came from the
I
same
know what
movie.
you're saying. Another double.
Yeah, another double, is that out of all the another riders we've seen thus far, he's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that can form change.
Yep, he can.
Yeah.
Because he can use Luna.
Yep.
Wish we saw more of that, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So, Lova, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you. All right, I'm gonna break it down. So, an interesting theme that I remember reading about that was inspiration for all the Another Riders is that they're basically like using other sources. Now, Double has a very interesting thing because it comes from an old mecha villain called Baron Ashura, where, oh boy, basically, like the classic half and half, but man and woman. Trust me,
That's
you don't want to look more. You do
I don't
not
want
want
to look into it, but that sounds.
You
interesting.
don't, because
Wait.
you will eventually find the shower scene.
Wait,
I'm
Baron
getting-
Nausicaa?
Baron Asura.
Oh, shoot. Alright. Oh.
You don't want to go there.
Oh.
I'm
You
good.
don't.
I'm good.
Oh.
Okay, now back to
Ed?
Double. So there's actually a lot of interesting tidbits about it. Now, the whole blue is sort of reference to Nazca, and the bird is sort of a reference to the Nazca line's bird, and an extreme. And the whole face thing is basically doubles two halves literally fighting together like an Asura, where it's technically got three faces. The main stitched up face, and then their normal faces side by side. Because if you look at it closely, it's not together properly. This is basically, say I cut Ronin in half perfectly down the middle, and I do the same for Nova. I'm going to basically take one half of each of them and just splash those together and then get a stapler.
Yeah, it's essentially a patchwork creature.
Yes.
Kind of like
Although I do
Frankenstein
disagree
in a
on
way.
no. Yes, but I do disagree on Nova, where the whole like Egyptian thing and Iron Maiden thing. That's I don't see it, dude. It's
Well,
I think he's more or less just referencing Aztec. I mean Nazca.
here, hold up. Like here, I put the concept art picture in there, so like if you like, they show the belt, and yeah, that's the Eye of Horus.
It is. Oh wow.
I mean, it technically is,
Thing.
but I think the one of the birds are just like covering it.
Yeah. Anyway, everything else, Lava Dude.
Oh yeah, even the mouths are different.
They are.
Yeah,
Yeah, look closely.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
I never noticed
it's,
that.
It's very it's very Two-Face.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why the Cyclone side is clenching its teeth while the Joker side looks relaxed. I feel like it should be the other way around.
Mm.
And yeah, you're not wrong.
I'm just seeing more of an opera. But the
But-
more I look at it, I think I am starting to see what Ronan was getting at with the whole like a mummy and an Iron Maiden. I'm starting to see that.
All right.
Yeah.
Also,
okay, all right. Nova. Okay. Anyone?
I have
do have
one.
one
I
last
want to say
thing.
one last thing.
All right, go ahead.
Honestly, in my opinion, I don't like the three faces. I'm not a fan of it.
Wait, the
I
three
love it.
faces,
It works.
It only has two.
No,
No, it
it's
has
not
three.
three.
Right, never mind. I'm an
It's
idiot.
it truly is an Asura.
All right.
I mean,
It matches the concept that you're, or not concept, what you're talking about. I just don't like it.
yeah, but
And other
And
than
it's not
that,
the only one to
honestly,
actually use a different form, because Kuga also technically could access ultimate form.
Technically,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
And
but
it's the
other than
only
that,
another writer we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
but
but on the other hand, I gotta say I do like this. It's just I'm not a big fan of the three faces.
All right.
all right,
Alright,
and
John, what were you saying?
yeah, it's about like his appearance in the movie. Like, I don't like how Zi-O acquired the double ride watch. He just got it from some random dude who was from Double Series.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
ramen guy.
Yeah. The
Like, they couldn't
ramen
even
guy.
get Shotaro's actor back.
yeah,
No,
they
because
could-
I know,
again,
but they couldn't get-
the studios they work for don't allow them.
I know they can't get Phillips' actor back because contract and all that. But
Same for Shotaro.
But another thing that I have to say about another double is his death. Because when Zi-O kills him, he literally splits down the middle and flies off in two halves. Good God, Jesus! Like,
Alright.
Yeah,
that
Double
is-
has a lot of horror when really disturbing stuff when you actually think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, next up, another Kiva. Now, design-wise, I kind of dig it. I get what they were going for. Heck, the wings on the shoulders open up like the original suit. Thankful, and the chains are actually not holding them together. And I get that. And not to mention, I also like that the helmet, that the face is made out of the stained glass, which is, well, what the Fangires are based off of, which is, kind of the whole part of the Fangires from mid-series. That being said, I don't know what's throwing... I don't know. Something about this. I think it's the ears that are throwing me off about this suit.
I think
I would like to state that this is the exception on what I said earlier about from now on the suits are getting are good and all that. This one I'm just not a fan of. The reason why it's this low is because of the fact that I just don't like this suit. It's honestly like one of the stupidest I've ever seen.
and not to mention the series completely butchered the Kiva arc by adding that stupid Ginga crap.
And also the fact that the freaking I'm in love with the woman who helped me as a kid. and then now she's I don't know how old, and she's totally like, I want to rule the world, but yet I'm still in love with her.
That was actually never confirmed if they were the same person.
Oh, I thought it was.
Okay.
Anyway,
No, he
We're
just-
implying it.
Yeah,
My personal stance on the Another Kiva, at first I thought this suit sucks. It looks absolutely nothing like Kiva, and I hate it. But probably because I was like a Kiva fanboy, and I absolutely love that suit, and I did not want to see it get ruined or in any kind of way. But now I've like opened up to it, and it's really cool in my opinion. Like the stained glass motif a bit, like the belt is still resembling a bat.
Yep. So we're still looking like Kivat, though. Another detail I just noticed, and sorry for cutting you off there, is that the things on the legs, those are supposed to be the falselets or the fooslets, whatever the heck they're called.
Yeah, I was gonna. Actually, you're kind of right. Like at first, I thought there was like something that like vampire hunters would carry around or something.
Oh,
But
It kind of looks like palms.
yeah.
Anyway,
And I also do like the addition of a cape to bring out like the vampire aspect, and the fact that the chains are being held together by silver roses, in a way.
I never noticed that detail. Huh.
I never
Alright.
noticed that either.
And now that I really look at the shoulder pads, they kind of look like the two halves of like a snake head in a way. Or
Yeah, I
some
can see
kind of
that too.
head.
Which makes sense because of how Fangires kill their victims.
And then there's the helmet. I do like how there are a lot of stuff going. There is a lot of stuff going on within the helmet that I really do like how the red piece in between the two visor pieces kind of looks like a cyclops bat, and how this Another Rider in particular has fangs, or how there's like two pieces of the stained glass broken off to reveal the glowing green eyes. So yeah, in my opinion, this is a freaking awesome suit. And my only complaint is the ears. Like, I get that he's supposed to be based off a bat or a jack-o'-lantern, but yeah, the ears just kind of ruin
The
it.
ears are just over the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me of like those really exaggerated looking Batman figures or pictures in the 90s.
Yeah.
But give Another Kiva this. At least they actually had like one of the main character actors appear to give Sogo the ride watch instead of just some forgettable side character.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly,
Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, honestly, one of the only cool things about this one is the fact that she has control over the three monsters. I don't know what they're called. The ones that are based off of Frankenstein, Swamp Monster, the creature from Black Lagoon, and
the arms monsters. Just call them the arms monsters.
them.
Yep. And also, okay, I just realized. Like,
Except
what
those weren't the arms monsters. That was only Jiro and two fakes.
Yeah.
I know.
Also, I
Yeah.
just realized which version of Batman that reminded me of. It's the Kelly, I think I'm saying this right. Kelly Jones drawn Batman. That's what it reminds me of. Anyway, moving on. Kabuto.
Kabuto, I forget. Oh yeah, it's because Kabuto is played by what's his face?
He's played by one of the
Punch Hopper.
Yeah, by
He's played
Punch
by
Hopper.
Go on Gold.
By what?
Go on Gold.
Huh.
Oh.
Remember the
But
same
he's-
actor.
Okay.
Go on Gold is Punch Hopper.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
And this guy has something that Dan didn't have, is that he actually can transform in between his Hell Brothers form and the Another Rider form.
Wait, I'll give Dan some credit. I don't think he had the Rider whatever surgery.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I don't think that if he had the other option of being super infected by every single strand of the Gammados virus, So Gamma Deus virus or whatever however you pronounce it, to where he could transform into a rider, like freaking
Oh,
his
frick!
father.
I remembered something.
What?
But
Okay, so a lot of the early Another Riders are technically, like, well, specifically like Dan. That's not the same Dan from X-Aid.
what do you mean?
It's-
Yes.
Okay, then-
So it's just another timeline version of Dan, where he
Basically,
never
a
became
Dan that never happened. A Dan that X-Aid never happened.
Yeah.
Well,
So
heck,
this-
on a technicality, it's the same Dan, but it's before the entire events of X-Aid.
Yeah.
Well,
so
no, it's just
basically,
that X-Aid never happened, but there was no virus, so he's not a god complex. He has a king
Well-
complex. All
Yeah,
meal
okay,
before
touche,
King
touche.
Dan.
and this show erased the events of Zi-O twice. I hate Zi-O now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Wait, did I say erase
But
the
anyway,
events
we
of
are
Zi-O?
getting
Yeah,
far
we get what you're
off
saying.
topic here,
Yeah.
and yeah,
My only
just-
thoughts on
Kabuto-
Kabuto is just too much beetle. That's it.
Yeah, it's a beetle. That's it.
Yeah. And it's supposed to look like the worm, like the monsters from Kabuto, especially
Yeah.
with like the claws of the fingers on the face.
And
Yep.
also the fact that Kickhopper's buddy comes back as a worm, and I don't know why he's all like okay with it, because he knows it's a worm.
He just wants his bro back.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because he knew his bro died in the original series. He's literally just like, was my world, bro.
Yeah.
pretty much. All right, is that a?
But
is that it
anyway,
about- yeah.
I haven't honestly, like, in my honest opinion, the upper half is fine. It's not like exactly nothing exactly is per se wrong with it. With the top half, I'm just not a fan of the bottom half. This is one of the riders in the top, and in the B tier that I'm not per se a fan of. One of the only two. But yeah, but other than the bottom half being I think it's a fine suit. I'm just not a fan of it.
All right.
Wait, I kind of have a bit of a theory with this.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you know how most of the Kabuto riders have an armored form and then a rider form?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What if in this case, Kamen Rider Kickhopper was the armored form, while another Kabuto was the rider form?
Technically, on a technical level, would happen because he was in the final battle of the episode. He was Kickhopper, but then transformed into Kabuto, another Kabuto. So on technicality, it was, but I wouldn't say necessarily that happened.
No.
Necessarily that would be the
That's
case.
some loose threads.
Yeah.
I know exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's not a very
Right.
good theory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it's yeah.
I guess.
Anyway, who's next?
Moving
top of the B tier, another blade.
Makes
Honestly,
sense.
Nightmare fuel heavy metal.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Period.
yes.
Talk
just-
about like freaking suit actors having a problem with having like struggling with the suit. Like, god damn, that's like
It looks heavy.
The eyes.
Yeah. eyes too.
Yeah,
Yeah, those eyes are creepy.
And the scariest
I
thing
feel
is that
bad for
it's
the girl,
basically just the little girl who's just forced into that, and all she could do is scream Hajime.
She's an adult, not a little girl anymore. But yeah.
But it's a little girl from the series. Though, okay,
Yeah.
one thing that isn't on the picture we used is that at one point she pretty much steals both Hajime and Kanzaki's undead powers, and they essentially are tattooed into the chest plate of the Another Blade form.
She steals the powers of Joker.
Yep, both powers of Joker.
Which, okay, I'll give them credit. I like the idea of both different Joker powers are the both different symbols on her chest were differently designed, because one was sorry, in the
Pink
design
Mantis.
of, yeah, that.
Yep, one's the Mantis, the other is the. Well, technically, it's supposed to be the. Oh, wait a minute! No, I get it now. Huh. Okay,
What?
I just noticed this. So, okay, basically, the bottom chest piece, that's supposed to be the spade. That's supposed to represent, Blade, Kanzaki. The heart, that's the chalice deck. And then the green, that's Joker.
Is Joker.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh!
Now
that
you
makes so much
guys
more
see
sense
it.
Yeah.
That makes much more sense.
Yeah. And then
And
I
also, his
honestly
helmet looks
never
more like a
noticed-
rhino.
oh, what?
So you know how every like browse card's basically just undead, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And the change card should let you turn into a rider.
Yeah.
The ace card of Spade is a rhino beetle.
Oh, yeah.
And also, can we also talk about the sword?
The sword
Yeah,
is probably the
buzz-
best part of the
Yeah,
best
the
part of the suit.
buzzsaw sword.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
love that.
That's turning a questionable mechanic of the card system and just make it a buzzsaw. Just turn blade metal as F.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, just make him a big,
freaking
bulking
card
behemoth.
deck being in the sword and can wrap around the sword or wrap around the hilt to
Yes.
being an actual buzzsaw.
Yep.
And
I like that.
And yet make the face look like it's just screaming in agony, please kill me.
yeah,
Yep.
Speaking of undead, they gave him the eyes of an undead man.
Right.
Another blade has seen things no one should ever have to see.
Hey.
All right.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Anyway, moving on to the A tier. At the very bottom, we have another.
Shinobi.
Oh wait a minute. Should we?
On-
Man, I don't know if we should We should steal a certain joke from the Sentai review.
What? What's the
Because when
joke?
they saw Shinobi, they lost their minds and essentially made him the winner.
Oh, I mean, we should at least do the call first.
Oh yeah, yes. He is Shadow Man.
Shadow Man, Net Navi
Navi
Assassin, and he is a pimp. Typical,
Wait,
and then
isn't that clip that you showed me about?
yes,
Oh my god.
that's their whole.
Ronan showed me a clip of what they were referencing to.
Yeah, Skittles and Bits. I didn't want to do the pit mating call, but
Wait.
Yeah, don't. Okay,
but okay. To be fair,
nice reference and all that, but honestly, it's a good suit because it looks like an evil shinobi,
Yep.
even Kamen Rider Shinobi.
Yeah.
I even like the color purple.
Yep. And I will even I'll even give points for them using the those. I can't remember the name of the claws, but Ninja did use those.
Yes,
And
he even looks,
hopefully,
and I'm even
and
getting
hope-
Shung-Hi vibes.
Who?
Getting what vibes?
Okay, unless you play Dynasty Wars, you won't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But
and I don't know
purple,
what
those
you're
claws,
talking
and that pose screams Mr. Fabulous.
Ah.
hmm.
But also if you look really close at the helmet, you see essentially socketless eyes, and then of course the mouthpiece is
Yeah, a proper ninja helmet.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, that and the mouthpiece is literally the bottom half of your face, but with no skin.
Yeah, that too.
And I just have to say this, and it's not about another shinobi. It's about Shinobi himself. Since his quote unquote series happens and takes place in the year 2022,
Oh,
after
no.
the third Reiwa season, we may get Shinobi.
Oh,
I will.
Christ.
I'm not going to hold my breath for it.
Yeah, they're probably gonna have to
why?
redo the suit.
Screw Shirakura, no. No.
Wait, who's
Anyway,
Shirakura?
The idiot who is producing Zi-O. He's essentially
No,
the head. He's essentially the head all be all evil mastermind of Toei, who is responsible for several series going awry, why certain actors will never return, and he's responsible for the Tyson films.
But
Don't get Ronan started on this guy.
Yeah, no, he is essentially what's the best way? Okay, best way
Evil.
to phrase this. No,
Frank Miller.
No. That's Toshiki Inoue.
That's right.
But no. Shinichiro Shirakura is to what Toei is to Toei is what Dan Dido was to DC.
Who?
Dan Dido, he was essentially the former editor-in-chief, but he got the boot a couple months ago. But
or
yeah,
Joel Schumacher, or what Joel Schumacher made of the Batman movies.
I wouldn't go that far, because Joel actually had good intentions. It's just that no one really saw it that way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll give him credit. Batman and Robin, or whatever the first of the Joel Schumacher
Batman
movies.
Forever.
Yeah.
Batman Forever isn't emphasis on the isn't as bad as people think.
No.
At least it's not Batman versus Batman and Robin bad.
You were gonna say Batman v Superman. Honestly, I'd rather watch Batman and Robin than opposed to Batman v Superman.
I'd rather watch.
I just don't think Arnold Schwarzenegger is a good Iceman.
You mean Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze, whatever. I don't care.
Yes, but his puns are amazing.
Anyway,
Shut
back
up.
to
Back to Kamen Rider. Anything else to say about Shinobi?
No.
All right,
loved his theme song.
Yeah.
I loved Kamen Rider Shinobi's theme song. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, and moving on to, honestly, I feel like this should have been in the S rank because, like, because I actually saw the suit in motion, and when they first revealed it, everyone was pretty much like, yeah, this looks exactly like an SIC figure of him, another build. And I dig it. It's essentially, it does look like a more monstrous version of the rabbit tank form. And even the mouth opens.
And the eyes open too.
Yeah.
Even though he was shooting around basketballs in the
Because
episode
he absorbed a basketball player.
I know that it was still stupid.
Yeah, they didn't really have the best. The Time Jackers didn't really have the best scouting program.
No,
They literally just took whatever
something.
schmuck they could get.
Yeah, pretty much. Before actually getting
I just
people
realized
who are...
something.
Oh, go ahead.
A lot of the people, all the people who got attacked by these monsters never got reverted back to normal.
Oh.
Wait,
Wow.
what?
The people that were absorbed by another build, we don't see them getting out of the bottles.
Oh, so they're dead. They're
Yeah.
dead.
I'm assuming that they're just full on dead.
Or just full on trapped. I don't know. But
Oh well,
honestly,
well, sucks to be them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly,
Rip.
I do like the design. Like, if you actually look real close, the rabbit design looks like a more... Like, it looks
Pissed
like
off rabbit.
Yeah, a really, like a rabies-infested rabbit. And the tank side looks more like a more, like, shoddily put-together tank.
And also, can we just look about how like the red and blue sort of like come together? An original build, that's basically Gunpla, but here it looks like it was welded together.
Yeah. Yep, you're right. You are right.
So yeah, I feel like he should have been rated higher. He should have been put up higher, but we did what we did.
You weren't here for this, so you could have argued.
Yeah, I know.
Tried to fight for it.
All right.
Tried. No, I'm kidding.
Anyway, we done with Bill?
I honestly,
Oh, go
I
ahead.
like it. I like it. It's just we'll get to my personal favorite.
Yep. But moving on to another drive. I'm just gonna say this right off the bat. It's basically Cho Dead Heat. Sorry.
Actually, you're not wrong.
It's Cho Dead. It's literally Cho Dead Heat from Drive's movie.
Oh my god. You want something funny?
What?
There's literally a photo of I looked up like on Google Images.
Yep.
I searched up another drive, and literally the third image is a photo that has both another drive and Cho Dead Heat in it.
Oh
you
my
mean
god,
that-
it is.
Oh, you mean this one?
Exact same one.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's pretty much a more monstrous Royd Muse looking version of Cho Dead
Yep.
Heat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Also, also another another drive, his tire's flat. He has no tires.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find to see if he does have a. Yeah, no, it's just the rim. Oh my god. It's just
This
the
man
rim.
needs a tire change.
Yeah.
Also, he's a
Wait,
walking car crash.
Actually, yeah, this man is a walking car crash. His
Oh.
suit is all jacked up.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Hey Nova. Basically, if this guy had a theme, it'd probably be McFoley's.
yeah, yeah. You're not wrong.
And it crashed into you, and I went up in flames. Could have
speaking of
been the
dead heat, I
death
found
of
it-
me.
I found like a fan art made, or some kind of fan edit of, like, Drive Dead Heat form, like, and another version of that.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, let's see it.
All right, let me just copy the image here.
Anyway, honestly, I like it. It's just I don't like the person that I don't like the idea of that's cool.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty neat.
I just don't like the the whole idea of like, oh, it's my friend, the Time Jacker. Wait, what? Why are you attacking me? Oh, I got killed. Oh God, I'm dead. Like, what?
It's Paradox. It's the Roy Mute from the movie.
I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, huh.
I honestly do not care.
All right, are we going
That
with this
point I was-
guy?
Hey, that's cool.
I mean, should we also mention the another Tridron that he also has?
Wait, no. Look at
yeah,
the look at the
they
head
have a Tridron.
closely.
Wait,
Sorry,
Wait. Okay, I just realized something about the head.
what?
It's the brake lights,
The brake light.
the headlights.
Yeah, the headlights. What about them?
I thought it was cool how they like opened up to see the human face. Oh, it even
Oh,
has
yeah.
a nose.
Yeah, and another Drives real quick. Another Drives version of Trideron. Yeah, that looks like some kind of Mad Max kind of.
Yeah.
The
atrocity.
tractor.
Huh?
It looks like a tractor.
It doesn't look like a tractor.
And people watching at home, before you ask, no, we are not going to raid his car.
Yeah,
We are not.
No. All right, moving on.
Oh
to...
yeah, at the end of this, we are going to put in where we believe that another Ichigo, another 01, and another DN belong. Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, the ones we missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we're going on an hour and a half, so let's quicken up.
Oh, you need to hurry up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, another wizard. If it weren't for the big ring thing, the big ring loop, I honestly would like this form.
I think it's
a
supposed to
little
represent
more.
the fact that his head is supposed to look like the ring that Wizard uses.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's the point of it. It's just it still looks stupid.
Yeah.
But
It's
other
a
than
halo.
I like it, honestly.
Other than that, the whole suit looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have
I-
been an S tier if it wasn't for the ring.
Yeah. And not to mention the
should
fact that the driver actually is like a skeleton hand, and that his pauldrons are skulls.
And his chest is one big skull.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to say, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. What do you say, Lava?
Hmm.
He has a halo.
Nah. Yes, but no.
Attached to his head, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
just anything about
It's
Wizard.
a
just makes-
headband.
even if
Alright.
it's a monstrous looking version of Wizard, it still looks good. Like the Wizard
Yeah.
concept design can look good anyway.
All right. Anyway, moving on to another Hibiki, which honestly,
in my opinion,
huh?
I prefer this over the original suit.
I mean, it looks like
An actual Oni.
yeah, like a draw I'm
If
trying to
Fujin and
find-
Raijin had a love child.
Fujin.
Yeah.
Fujin for for Mortal Kombat.
No! No, the actual Shinto gods.
So,
Oh.
Yeah,
Raijin
no,
was the
no.
drummer part. Fujin has like the sash around him.
Yeah, Fujin has Fujin has the sash, and then who was the other one?
Raijin was the drummer.
Yep, and you're pretty much right.
something about the another Hibiki suit that I noticed. Well, there's three things
Go ahead.
actually. The Hibiki name is actually going, like the letters are going down instead of horizontal, like how it would actually be written.
Oh, that is so true.
Oh, huh.
And-
oh yeah, like the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yep.
the belt for another Hibiki is literally just a recolor of the actual Hibiki belt.
Yeah, it
I mean, there's
is.
some changes, but not a lot.
Yeah.
And then for the helmet, at first I thought he only had one mouth and his tongue was exposed, but no, this man has a mouth within his mouth.
Oh my god, it is.
I am on.
That
I'm
is
on phone. Can you like
terrifying.
post a closer picture of him?
Yeah.
A
hold
what?
on.
Concept photo?
No,
Closer.
a better close-up picture of him, which I have on standby. But real quick, what does the actual Hibiki think of this guy?
Ah,
He doesn't like his nipples. Yeah, this guy has nipples. Another Hibiki has nipples. I just noticed.
I hate that so much. He gets
Yeah,
a
but-
0.
All right, but no, real quick, the close-up picture that I found. Yeah, I just noticed that too. I got another close-up one as well that pretty much that shows it plain as day. So yeah, wow.
And also
Anyway.
his drumsticks don't even look like actual instrument drumsticks.
No,
They're
look more
bonzos.
like
Yeah, they look
Okay.
like bonzos.
they look
All
like
right, so anyone
neck-
else have
neck
anything? Does anyone have anything else to say?
Nope.
Well, besides the drum on the belt, it kind of actually looks more similar to Todoroki and Zanki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna group these last two together since it's basically a color swap.
Except one-
Another Ryuki and another Ryuga.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just
It's the same suit. It's just that with Ryuga, it has if you actually look at the chest, they're mirrored. The year and the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I can't actually get why they did the whole mirror thing for Ryuki, because 2002, if you flip it, it's still 2002.
Which makes sense.
But, yeah. And also, why did another Ryuga show up in the actual series instead of another
No
Ryuki?
fucking clue.
Because specials. Because we're trying to
Yeah.
make money. Because we're greedy.
And
And
why
anyway.
couldn't we
Ooh,
focus
I like the
on
belt.
Mirror
I like the
Zi-O?
belt being an open mouth. I like that.
Wait, the belt. Oh yeah, you're
Yeah, the
right.
belt of
Huh.
another Ryuki and Ryuga.
Yep, and then of course permanently having the
The drag
Dragon-
visor.
Dragon head.
the
Yep.
strike vent. Yeah, well, yeah, it's supposed to be the drag visor, but to me it reminds me of the strike vent attack.
And also,
I really like it.
Yeah,
and also, holy crap, his helmet is so freaking cool.
Also,
Very Chinese looking.
yep.
Like, it's supposed to look like an actual knight's helmet with like the lines going through it, but here it looks a lot like all bent and burnt and crap. It's just
Yeah.
mm.
Yep.
And also,
Basically, this looks like something Mulan would fight.
And
What?
is it me or does this guy look like he's kind of wearing a cape? Like he doesn't have a cape, but the front of him makes it look like he has a cape on.
No.
What are you talking about?
I kind of see. Yeah, that sash thing. I
Yeah.
don't know what that's supposed to be.
I have no idea either.
Mm-mm.
No, it's like
In my
okay.
opinion,
You guys remember Mulan?
in my opinion, another Ryuga.
Oh! I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
Yeah.
traditional
Yeah.
Chinese battle armor.
Yeah.
Because Drag Rider is a Chinese dragon.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Let me quick look up Chinese battle armor. I can't find a decent picture, but like if you look up images of Mulan and look at how the soldiers are dressed, yeah, boom, there you go.
Like I said, this is something Mulan would fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then,
Anyway,
moving on to the S tier.
I never got to say what I was thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
In my opinion, I say freaking Ryuga looks better only because of the fact that it combines. It has the blue and the black and gold combination, and I love the black and gold combination.
Fair enough.
Yeah, black and gold looks awesome.
And Ryuga is technically the true original Another Rider.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Hmm.
And now moving
Well,
on to the.
on technicality, if you want to go on technicality, another Agito was the original, but yes, you're right.
Another Agito was the failed experiment. Ryuga is the successful result.
Okay, touche.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to the S tier, and well, if you could guess if it was just the Heisei Riders, you can guess where these two would fit.
I would like to do this one first.
Go ahead, and it's just to start off. It's another Exade.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Yeah, another Exade looks a lot like the Predator.
Yep.
It's like really striking. But I gotta say, I have a bit of a bias because Exade is my favorite, favorite rider.
Yep.
But even without the bias, this thing looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, it does.
It's like freaking it has like freaking weird looking teeth. It has dreadlocks. The hair that's normally just like 3 spikes is now freaking like a bunch of different strands of hair sticking up.
The gamer driver looks nothing like the game.
Yeah, the gamer driver looks nothing like the gamer driver.
I'll get that is one problem, but other than that, it's literally almost perfect.
Yeah. I also found 2 pictures of another Exade, which one I find funny, and the other I find to look super sick.
What?
I'll post the funny one first.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I like that.
Look at Laser in the background, just like
he's like, what the fuck?
What is that?
Yep.
Yes,
and then
I love it.
But then there's the cool one, which makes it look super sick.
Oh,
yeah, I saw the exact same one. I love that, but honestly, in my opinion, I prefer the actual another Exade that we got.
Yeah.
All right.
My personal stance.
The
on
hillbilly
another
teeth kind of hurt it.
Oh, the teeth. Yeah.
My personal stand on another Exade. I really like it. It really does look like a monstrous version of another Exade.
But it doesn't look as much of a monster as the next one. Like,
what? Can I continue with my?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah. Sorry.
Again, I like how it looks more monstrous and a bit more dirty with all the extra black spots and other stuff added on. Yep. But I wish they incorporated a bit more of the Bugster aspect into the suit.
Oh,
I completely agree. But anyway, but yeah, sorry, what?
On to the next guy, which
wait, I think Lava Dude had to say something.
Yeah, Lava.
I do?
Well,
I thought you were saying something before either me or Jack interrupted you.
Basically, the square, just like the design he showed us, the square teeth kind of hurt it. But yeah, I was saying back in Double, a lot of another riders were inspired by other stuff.
Yeah.
And now let's get to
on the Predator.
Yep.
Well, duh. I'm a Predator fan.
And
okay, good.
Yeah, let's get to the
and also one last thing I wanted to say about Exade.
Go ahead.
Is that this one does look like a monstrous form, but it doesn't look like an actual like exact monster copy of the original suit, which is, in my opinion, the best looking one is the one that we're just about to get to.
Yep.
And the next guy we're talking about is not only the best another rider, but he's by far one of the scariest things I have ever seen.
Yep,
and he literally looks like what Ghost would look like as a monster. Another Ghost.
Yep. My only real quick, let me get my big issue out of the way. The hair. Okay. That hair, like whatever the hell it's supposed to be, that hurts it.
That's its only flaw, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Personally, I find the hair a bit more scary and unsettling.
Nah. Otherwise, I do like how how he looks like an undead punk rocker.
Yes. And also, I like it how the horn is actually growing out of the skull, whereas the horn in Ghost really just looks like it was just glued on top of the helmet.
Yeah. And if you actually look at his arms, you could see, I think, green veins, and I think the red is supposed to be blood coming out.
I have no idea.
I don't know, but that's, I just sent the concept art, so...
Okay, wait a minute. Who was the freaking X-Aid monster? Like, who was the victim that got turned into it?
A father.
Wasn't it a father mourning his daughter getting hurt or something?
Pretty sure it was like a guy trying to get a cure for his sick son or something.
Give me a minute. But why do you ask?
Because I like for most of these I remember who. Well, actually, not most of these. For some of these, I remember who they were. Just for X-Aid, my favorite one. It's honestly like I don't know why I can't remember who the person was.
Yeah, it was just some
Random.
It was
Okay.
it was a father rushing towards his son rushing towards his son's side because he was being loaded into an ambulance due to an unknown illness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Whereas Ghost, in my opinion, is probably like the most accurate to the actual rider, where the guy is literally dead, saving his sister, but then gets transformed into another rider.
Yeah. Also, again, I know we're going off subject and going back to Ixaid, but last thing I want to mention about another Ixaid is that, the belt, what's supposed to be the gamer driver, it's a top-down perspective look on it.
Huh.
In fact, hold on a minute. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Damn you, Internet Explorer. I don't need you anymore.
we got Google
check
Chrome
it
and
out.
Firefox now.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my! It actually is. I actually never noticed that.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
All right.
But I don't really have anything else to say about another Ghost.
Ghost honestly has the best belt design because it's literally just the actual belt, but monsterized.
Yep.
Yeah, this suit legit scares me. This thing haunts the backland of my nightmares.
I could not imagine being in the
I've seen scarier stuff in my nightmares.
Like the logo on the chest being an actual eye, or they somehow made like the Ghost driver.
Wait, I just thought of a reference. Because the eye on the chest, stars. Kinda.
No.
Damn it!
That eye's
wait,
more
that's
Birkin.
That's Resident Evil 2, right?
No, Birkin is Resident Evil 2 with the eye on his shoulder. What you're thinking is Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Yeah, but oh well. Damn. Joke aborted.
Anyway.
Like you said, with all like the stitches, the metal bits, the weird punk spikes.
Yep.
The fact that they took the Ghost driver and made it look like some kind of weird torture device. The freaking scary toothy grin.
Yeah.
Oh my! And the nose, oh my god, this thing is horrifying.
Also, I just noticed that it's also kind of bare. It has open-toed shoes.
Yeah.
And the fact that this thing steals other people's souls and infuses it with its own is just...
The back of the jacket makes it look like it's from a part of a band.
Yeah, again, punk.
But actually, the design for the back of the Ghost hoodie, I would actually want to have as something on one of my
I honestly
hoodies.
do not think this thing is scary.
No, not all people think it's scary, but I think it's cool looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Also,
anyway, we need to move
do you
on
want to know what the inspiration?
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Lava.
So, do you want to know what the immediate inspiration for this design was?
What?
Freddy Krueger?
We are Venom.
Oh God, you are so right.
Venom.
You are right. Oh my lord, he looks like
He looks like if
orange
Venom
and
took over Kamen Rider, took over Ghost. He looks like if Venom.
You're right. Damn.
Wait, no.
Change the orange to black and the eyes to white.
Venom told you to jump out the window. This guy did.
Yeah. Okay. But
anyway, we need to move on to what we're rating.
Yeah, let's real quick shotgun rate the ones we've missed.
Lighting run, let's go.
Yep, another 0-1. Not bad. He's actually supposed to represent a grasshopper.
I say B tier.
Yeah, I'd honestly say A tier, like low B, low
Go
A,
with A.
high B. So I'd say A.
Okay, yeah. So I'll say high B tier, low A tier.
All right. All right.
Doma, what do you say?
B tier probably.
Okay.
All right.
Mostly B tier, but a little bit of an A tier. Got it. Now moving on to another Ichigo.
Yep. D tier.
Honestly,
Help me a pick.
honestly, same thing with Kuga. It's just CGI mess.
Yeah.
Except it looks better.
I mean, yeah, but it's a low D tier for me. I still
That's
hate
the
it.
best image you're gonna get because trying to find an image of this mug is
It's honestly really bad. Honestly, in my
And
opinion.
honestly, it doesn't even look like Ichigo. It looks more like X.
Personally, I really do like the Another Ichigo, and like how they made it look like this weird motorcycle centaur thing.
Motor.
Yeah, that.
And then he ended up evolving into like a bug thing. Like the concept art kind of did it better.
Show it.
Honestly, it's a D tier for me. I'm not a fan of it.
Hold on, I'm
Yep.
trying to find the concept. Here we go.
All right.
Finally, I actually found a good. Yeah, this is what the concept art originally envisioned.
That probably would have been better.
That looks even worse. Like the
And
color
then
scheme works
but it
better.
still looks better than what we got.
Yep, and this
Yeah,
is what it's
so-
and it what it evolves into is essentially just a color swap.
Yeah, again,
And-
that's what I think. That's what we were just looking at, and that just looks more like X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Anyway,
should we
All right,
Quick
who's-
vote. What do you
Anyone
guys say?
left? Who's left?
The-
another D end, which looks
okay, so we all agree
worse.
it's D tier,
Yeah, so D tier for another Ichigo.
and I
Yeah,
say
D-
for another DN, it's a low C tier.
And for me, another D end. How did it? They literally had a decade later, and they somehow managed to
Yeah.
make this suit worse.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, hold on a minute. I got the image right here.
It's that monsters DN form.
Yes.
From
it's,
the Shinkenger decade crossover.
yep. Hold
Honestly,
on. Right
if you
here,
take out the horns, like the shoulder horns, it would look passable.
they literally, yeah.
It's
they
literally just the same
reused-
suit. Oh my god, I never noticed that.
It's literally the same suit, just repainted. That's it.
Well, also they added a bit of details on the legs,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
that's literally
I'd
just the
say
same suit.
C
D
tier. I'd say C tier for
D
this
tier.
guy. Oh, D tier. Okay, D tier.
D tier. Yeah, this dude looks worse than the original.
D
All
tier end to this.
All right, and that's it for us. That is
Alright,
it for
yep.
every another rider.
Yep, we're done with these freaks.
Yep.